That's, again, a really good question. I think sometimes people just assume because I'm a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu practitioner that I only see combat athletes, or because I've primarily focused for the last 20 years around ACL, that I only see ACL reconstructed athletes. But really, the athlete lab is here for all athletes, active individuals. When I define who our target populations are, there's several fold. Number one is any athlete who is at risk for an ACL injury. So your soccer players, your football players, lacrosse players, etc. Any athlete who's had an ACL reconstruction and is looking to supplement their physical therapy. Many a times, ACL rehab is long, it's drawn out, it's expensive, and many a times you get into the process and you're like, man, I don't feel like I'm progressing like I should. And so here at the Athlete Lab, I'm here to serve you, to help you through episodes of your rehab really progress to the level that you need to progress to. I also, for those ACL reconstructed athletes, do a lot of return to sport testing. So they'll come in, they'll have a movement assessment from me using the V-Move plus AMI. And then what I'll do is I'll sit down and I'll go through the results with you. I'll go through the results with the athlete, with the parents, with the coach, whoever the athlete wants to involve in that process. I'm happy to review those results. I do that on a national basis. I do it for professional athletes. I do a lot of virtual consults for athletes who've had an AMI, who want more information about it. That's really important to me, is making sure that athletes are properly, or clinicians are properly interpreting the information that is coming from the AMI, and most importantly, from my experience, both as the founder of the AMI, but also probably I am the most prolific user of the AMI because I've been using it the longest, is what does that information really mean? But I also serve combat athletes. So, because obviously it's a passion of mine, my clinic has mats in it. We have Muay Thai bags, and the idea is really to give you an environment where you can test things out before you actually go to the mats and try, flow rolling, or just, drilling with a white belt or a blue belt or something like that. I actually want to be able to, determine what exactly is going on, what kind of things are bothering you, et cetera. I actually use that as a part of my examination, et cetera. And then, as a mature athlete myself, part of my goal is to help those, when I say mature, okay, I'm over the age of 50. I won't tell you how far I'm over 50. But for the mature athlete, those over the age of 40 who are still wanting to remain active, who are still wanting to remain physically competitive, my goal is to help you as an athlete achieve that. And there are ways to do that. And quite honestly, what I'm finding is there's a lot of opportunity for the mature athlete, both from a nutritional standpoint, a supplemental standpoint, and then really, quite honestly, a sports biomechanics standpoint. Our bodies change, our chemistry changes, our ability to recover changes. Here at the Athlete Lab, we provide a lot of equipment for recovery, to accelerate recovery. Class 4 laser, red light therapy, Normatec compression sleeves, cold plunge, all of those things designed, again, to help to accelerate that recovery process. So, when I think about the populations that we serve here at the Athlete Lab, if I had to categorize, I'd say, those ACL risk, ACL reconstructions, combat athletes, mature athletes, but really, quite honestly, any athlete who is looking to prevent injuries, improve athletic performance, and improve their overall recovery. What you can be guaranteed here at the Athlete Lab is you're not going to get any pseudoscience. This is not a pseudoscience. If you see something being used in my clinic, I will 100% guarantee you I can provide you at least 5 to 10 references that shows that that is a legit tool to use as a part of your rehab. So again, although it is defined in those three categories, what I would really say is that the athlete lab is really here to serve all and any athlete or active individual or people who want to remain active.